Hi, Gemini Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Egyptian Tarot deck. I'm going to clarify those 3 cards using the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to do a Moonology Oracle card and also a Major Arcana from the Golden Tarot. I've already pre-shuffled all of the decks. I'm going to shuffle the first deck a few more times, split the deck, and we will begin your reading. Before I do that, I want to touch on the beautiful energy coming through with the background. Connected to Virgo moons who are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings, them wanting to supply good, wholesome, healthy energy for us. This being connected to their hermit energy, where I feel it's about helping us to find even more of that light from within ourselves, but then also giving back to Mother Gaia with the way that we take in beautiful, beautiful supplements from the earth here, nourishing ourselves, providing that cleansing and that healing, and all of this beauty that we see outside of us as we're taking these in becomes a part of who it is that we are. And so as we are taking these in and then reproducing the goodness on the outside of us, this being that as within, so is without, beautiful energy here, that is a wonderful connection that can help us also to stay grounded. So very supportive energy coming through from Virgo moons. Also, I have a picture here of Fennel, this being a Virgo herb, which is very beneficial. It has a lot of wonderful properties. One of the facts that I did find while preparing for your reading is that Fennel is very supportive for the blood, and connected to anemia, it may be very supportive, as it is one who can support also healthy oxygen to the red blood cells, contributing to red cell production, which I thought was very beautiful here. So I'll leave all this information, and that may be helpful for a lot of you. If not you, it could be helpful for a family member or a very close friend, or just anyone that you may know where this is brought to your attention. I'll leave all this information in the description box for you to check out if you're interested, along with the traditional information that I leave for the Spotlight series. And if you know any Virgo moons, do send them some love. So this being for you Gemini moons. And I have fennel seeds here that come from the fennel herb there. Gemini moons. I'm going to see it. Your first card we have is you. Mega manifester here. You're doing some beautiful things and making things happen. Creating, having fun, innovating as well. You have a few new prospects and new starts that are coming through for you. This being connected to your creativity and talents. You being very balanced here in more ways than one. I'm seeing masculine, feminine, and divine energy. Your energy of the magician coming through. This being a representation of Gemini energy with that 3 of Wands and manifesting. So quite a few things coming through here. Very much strong in that power with that ace energy coming through. The magician card also being a card of Gemini and representing the 5th ace. So you being a strong powerhouse here. This is beautiful fire energy, speaking to the polarity energy from within you as well. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. Beautiful new starts coming through, and you're manifesting like the true boss that you are. Wonderful energy here. Empress energy with that 3, and then also 3 of Cups energy. So being in a very delightful, happy energy. This being a part of how it is that you're able to be so successful in your magician energy. That abundance coming through connected to this. With a new start and this flower energy behind it, a lot of you may be getting into herbal energies. You may be starting a garden or just enjoying your surroundings. I'm getting Venus energy coming through. So taking better care of yourself, but then also the beauty around you here. And I do feel it's about that inner feeling and vibration that you have created. And then this just being produced outside of you very naturally and beautifully. Beautiful energy here. Your colors are also represented in there with the color of yellow. And then the blue representing the energy of Aquarius and Pisces. So that may be significant for you. Good growth that's coming through with, and I'm just getting these as being individual new starts and connections that you have coming through. This could also be 3 different people that you're seeing or dating. One being very significant here, connected to the flowers. Or this being you as that flower and maybe having 2 choices here. 2 options. I'm getting a good blossoming energy here. So you feeling like a flower too. Feeling like you've really planted a good seed from within yourself and you've really taken the time to nurture yourself, feed yourself good energies, and make sure you're watering yourself. So getting a good intake of water. And if you're not, that could be a message for you. Beautiful energy. Let's see what your second card is. And the energy of 3 was coming through strong for your card number here. So we do have the energy of 33, that being connected to Virgo energy. So a good collective energy that's coming through. You may have Virgo in your chart too. That 3 and that 3 also create the 6 representing unconditional love. And the 6th house energy of Virgo. So here we have the 7 of Cups. This creating an ending energy as I'm seeing this 3 and the 7 together here. This being more options. This could be options when it comes to partnership and working together to create from creative passions here. This being more about emotional energy, where I do feel this is about options, but also your intuitiveness. And being in that high delight and dreamy state here with the 7 of Chalices. Chalices being water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. Very supportive energy here too. It's very straight up and down. It's very similar to this energy, but I feel it's more of the emotion and intuitiveness and connection. So a lot of you may have Pisces in your chart. This being a card of Pisces. But manifesting and feeling in a very elated state. You're very happy is what I'm getting here. And you have a lot of options. Enjoying your time, and if you're in the summer season, I'm hearing enjoying your summer and having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. A lot of you may even too be going to water parks. You enjoy the water. I'm getting that pretty significantly here. I'm also seeing, besides that, there being like a little entryway here. So possibly this being about karmics and manifesting energies of completing and going through all these cycles and phases here to get to that main entry there. You manifesting this. That 3 of Cups was coming through here and connected to the 7 of Cups here. That being that 10 of Cups. So you manifesting a 10 of Cups. Going through cycles here with other energies having to do with the cup energy, with emotion, and receiving the lessons provided from these. As I'm getting these cups on the outer being more about karmic, that 10 of Cups being mainly here, And that Three of Cups, I feel it's one collective energy of happiness, that being about the Three of Cups, happiness, joy, celebration. And so being in that being a part of what I was getting with your vibe, you having the tools and the knowledge with that three energy and the balance of masculine, feminine, and divine, carrying that through with you here and secretly creating success here. Maybe causing illusion here with that Seven of Cups there too, as you're manifesting, so that you're not bothered. But there being an ending coming into a new beginning where you're manifesting. And I do believe you're manifesting that Ten of Cups, if you're not in it already. But that being evident here with the 7 and the 3. And that Three of Cups that was coming through here. Again, adding to the 7 of Cups to create that 10. And I do feel too that this could be about you being that 10 of Cups, and these energies having the opportunity to be a part of that 10 of Cups that you bring, and that going back to the cycles and the lessons that have been learned, helping you to be in a more higher vibration to manifest. So these cycles just creating more of your strength, and adding more to your strength here. And that 10 of Cups being very prominent, very hidden and secretive, but very prominent and evident. I do feel it's about the way that you communicate and certain energies that are on your level. So going through these situations with different people here, noticing that the level of intelligence just may not be where it is. You just not being met with that. And so you manifesting that complete emotional fulfillment, where you're going to be met with a very strong match that matches your intellect and your intelligence. And that's not knocking anyone. It's just to say that not everybody is at the same level. Not everyone is the same. Let's see what we have for your third card. The Six of Swords. Secret. You're moving away from what no longer serves you. I also feel that with this creation of an illusion, this being a part of what it is that you're doing and how you're maneuvering here. Moving away from what no longer serves you, but also being in that 10 of Cups, moving towards that 10 of Cups, manifesting that 10 of Cups. And a part of the way that you're also able to manifest while being in that high vibration, being in the high vibration is due to the rest that's coming here from this Four of Swords. And then you having the knowing here with that Two of Swords, having made a firm decision on yourself here, knowing what it is that you want. Aquarius energy is coming through. And we do have that here with the Swords energy, this being your energy, and then also Aquarius and Libra. More 6 energy that's coming through, that being about that love for self. Unconditional love, but you representing unconditional love. And then the polarity energy that was connected here to the Wands, coming through in the reversal energy. The 6 being that 9 there too. That being a part of the sign. You doing the shadow work while resting and elevating, creating a higher abundance here, blossoming, that being a part of that. And while you're doing this, creating that new start, and as it's coming through, where I do feel you have established that here in that 10 of Cups, secretly, now able to support yourself and move away from what no longer serves. And this creates 16 overall, creating that 7 of overall balance and you being on the right path. Very strong Venusian energy with Libra coming through, Libra being ruled by Venus. That 7 also being in the second position here with Taurus energy coming through, second house energy of Taurus. So good Venus energy that's coming through. There may be a connection to your moon sign when it comes to Venus. I'm also seeing this as you being supported and also protected. This being a part of that Ten of Cups, you being in this Ten of Cups here. Seeing the water and then the cup here, or the bowl, even the bowl, but you being in the water here. Prosperity, purity, High Priestess energy, seeing the white and the dark here. But what I'm seeing is this being that entryway here of you being this Ten of Cups here, knowing that you're this Ten of Cups as well, but manifesting this and this being protected. This being very similar here. So you being within this space here, creating some kind of illusion here when it comes to these other options, going through these cycles, gaining the tools that you need, and as you've done this, you've gone right on into this entryway here. And I'm even seeing a sarcophagus in here. This being related to past life energy. You really going within and making that wonderful discovery. And a lot of you communicating very strongly with your ancestors, receiving wonderful gifts. This being a great time for this too, as we are coming across a full moon here. That full moon is in your polarity energy of Sagittarius. Today is July 11th. The full moon is on July 13th. So seeds you've been planting, the watering, possibly from being in these situations that have been producing a certain amount of emotion, that being a part of the nurturance of the seeds that you've planted with what you've been manifesting, helping those to grow. And now that you have received that harvest that's coming through, you're ready to move on and into a new cycle, away from what no longer serves. Willing to be a part of these situations that need to come to an end here so that you can receive the reward. Being protected and able to get your rest as well. Very important here. This is super beautiful, the way this is coming through. I do feel this is about the uniqueness from within you and how it is that you communicate. This is very impressive. And you may be impressing someone as well who may be watching. I'm getting a watching energy. Let's get to your clarifiers. And I'll move this up here. So we'll clarify the Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. See if we can get one card. Clarify the Three of Wands. Powerhouse, you very much in your power here with the King of Staffs coming through. This is beautiful Sagittarius energy where it speaks to what was coming through with that Sagittarius, you doing the shadow work and growing into even more of your abundance and power here. One who is a very great creator here, putting fire to what it is, and that totally came through, putting fire to what it is that you are doing and what you're creating here. This Ace of Wands being right here, where I'm getting that flower, being connected to this middle one here. And this again, maybe about options here, because that was coming through with that Two of Swords and making a choice here. Six energy is also Lovers, the Lovers card, where the Lovers is a Gemini card, and that being about a choice. But I do feel this is about you making a specific choice when it comes to your career. Also creating, having other things that you are into that are a part of your creativity. One in particular, being connected to herbs, flowers, gardening, growth, blossoming, where you may be teaching about growth and love and anything having to do with herbs, flowers, But this being a part of ancestral creation, the blue and the yellow being very significant here. So I'm seeing that here. And these are two different decks, which is super neat here. That's the impressiveness that's coming through from your energy here. This is beautiful. You being a strong illuminator, but the way that you do it, it's very entertaining and it's very enjoyable. And you're living your best life. So, again, this just being a very strong energy here with this King of Staves. Good amount of fire, one who's very structured, one who goes for what it is that they want. With the Aries energy, possibly in the way to get to this energy is to have a little bit of ego. So having that and being very confident, but knowing how to have that balance. That could be with this Ace of Wands here, being in between these two wands here, speaking to that masculine, feminine, and divine energy that was coming through, of how it is that you are very balanced as well, very focused. I do feel that you're unbothered. I'm getting that energy here when it comes to possibly toxic energy that may want to come around. You being very risen and above these situations here, wanting to get things done. With the staffs, this is more fire energy, the strong Sagittarius from within you, and then Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. But building and constructing, very much into starting new things, working together with others to create and to build. You may have a few businesses, maybe into construction, engineering, industrial type situations here, being seen very highly in the community. One who is very much loved and adored, looked up to. A very loving energy as well with that fire that you give. It's a spiritual fire that comes through here. I feel you have gone within and definitely tapped into this energy, making this discovery of this beautiful fire from within. This being a quadruple energy with you having a dual energy and then Sagittarius also having a dual energy with the Archer on the horse. Having this new start in this Ace of Wands, you're a mega manifester here, very much in your power. As this Magician energy, the Gemini card here and the Three of Wands, and with the Sagittarius here as the King. You are. Love it. The King also makes up the Emperor energy and the Major Arcana, the Emperor being represented by the card of 4. So it could be 2 with that 4 energy connected to Cancerian energy. You may be creating and manifesting newness when it comes to a home. More beautiful surroundings, manifesting a different energy that's more healthy and providing a more stable environment. Getting away from that too, that being here with all these cups here and how it is that you're within this space here, manifesting in a 3 of Cup energy and able to finally move away from what no longer serves you, completing certain cycles here, glowing up for sure there. And with the energy of facing towards the west, that just being about, I feel that shadow work. So going within, maybe going back and reflecting on past energies from self, going back to childhood, things that may be coming up and surfacing for you as triggers. And you're working through these triggers and being very successful at overcoming, facing fears, and putting away any old perspectives that brought about any kind of confusion here. So let's clarify the 7 of Chalices. All right, so we have full energy and 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel that with a lot of the cup energy here, there's 2 energies I'm getting here. This representing overall, and with this being the 2 of Pentacles, I'm getting this being more about the cup energies and the cycles that you were going through in order to get to your 10 of Cups, being in a 3 of Cups. Full energy possibly being about about, oh, how do I say this? Because the way that it's coming off can be taken. So you were dealing with a bunch of fools, a chain of fools. I think that might be the title. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of fools. That's coming through here. And the stack. The way that these were stacked, I just feel it's giving me link energy where you've leveled up. You went through all of these different connection cycles where it could have been Two of Cups. You dealt with someone who was selfish in an Ace of Cups. Then you went back to a Two of Cups. But for some reason, these were all just a part of your journey to help you to gain greater tools, to elevate and to be in that final Ace of Cups for yourself there. But then creating that Three of Cups happiness and being able to go within, that's helping you to go within and to create and manifest. And you're doing this here. But that's what was coming through here. Just the energies that you were dealing with, where this was all about too, these energies coming along your path and vice versa. So that there was potential for new beginning. And so I feel this was about the choices that were made. And each of these individuals, I do feel, are considered to be fools by you because of the choices that they've made. But you have a greater understanding of why this is taking place. I feel that it's because of the value and the worth that you know that you have to give. And the choice not being made when it comes to higher elevation amongst these people in these situations here, and you just seeing it as that, having compassion for them. But yeah, that was coming through. I'll leave that there. And then with the Two of Pentacles in reverse here, a lot of the energy that you were dealing with had to do with juggling and not being able to make a decision when it came to you and possibly starting a new connection that was designed to bring about a great amount of prosperity in a teamwork type of connection, in collaboration. And that's what you're manifesting here too, is others who are going to work with you by you being in Three of Cups energy. The Three energy also representing Three of Pentacles. So by you being in this Three energy, that is all you anyway. I do feel that you have that strong representation of that Three of Pentacles. So going through these situations where you're all about Three of Pentacles, but finding that all of these energies you were dealing with were not about Three of Pentacles. They were about Two of Pentacles. That's coming to an end here. Two of Pentacles and juggling you and other people, where it's a lower vibrational of three, that being connected to Three of Swords energy, and you just not being about that. So you being in manifesting mode of creating more of your success by elevating and increasing the power from within yourself to bring that energy to you that you are seeking, being the change that you wish to see. With this also being in reverse, that being connected to ungroundedness as well. And the Fool energy pairing with that just contributes to the flightiness. And the Cups there too. All right, let's clarify the Six of Swords. Oh, and on the flip side of that Fool card, I was getting that about you being one who is taking a leap of faith on yourself here. You being very much in your power and willing to take a chance on yourself because you've been through situations where they weren't taking a chance on you. So you finally taking a chance on yourself and creating and manifesting even greater abundance. I'm seeing a Two Moon energy here, where this could be Sun energy, but I'm getting two moons here. That speaking, I feel, to your Gemini energy of being a Gemini moon. And the beautiful traits from within yourself here and how magical and versatile you can be. A lot of you may have pets. And I'm also seeing you floating in water. So that Pisces energy coming through very strongly too, where you may have strong Pisces in your chart. Going through transformation as well. And I feel this is a part of that delightful energy that you are able to provide when it comes to a connection or a partnership. And this being the reason, another one of the reasons why you are getting these energies as being fools for not making the choice when it comes to elevated and spiritual partnership that can bring in a wonderful amount of abundance, but then also create even more love and sense of great generation for the future children of the world. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. And this wanted to pop, so we'll let that go. We have the King of Pentacles. This was in reverse, though. We'll take that because I'm getting that as this being the energy that you are finally moving away from. I feel this is the completion, almost like King Koopa being a King of Pentacles in reverse here. This contributing to this reversal energy of that Two of Pentacles and that juggling. And one of the Fools here. This being the final. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this being someone who is of a high status, but takes it for granted. Has a lot of material success here, but doesn't share it. I do feel that they may give the energy of sharing, doing specific duty and obligation that's a part of the status that they have in order to maintain it and keep it, but not really having a care. That being a part of this King in reverse here too. Just not really caring and not being as kind as a King of Pentacles upright would be. They may play basketball. I'm seeing this as a ball here. So they could be a basketball player, a professional basketball player, or be into professional basketball in some kind of way that's bringing in money here. I am seeing Taurus energy pretty strongly. I do feel that you are, with the illumination that you bring, I'm seeing a strong connection here with the shining of the crown here, connected to this moon. This being your energy here. Where I do feel you are that illuminating energy, that guiding light for who it is that you come across on your path. And this person not choosing to see the light, they're choosing to focus on the pinnacle. And an overpowering energy here too, maybe a misuse or abuse of the power that they have. Not taking into consideration the consequences. Maybe feeling a little bit of invincibility. A God complex is coming through. And the Six of Swords, I do feel, is going to be a very humbling experience for this King of Pentacles. But this being about who it is that you're moving away from. With there being water here, and this King of Pentacles being here. I know this is Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But this could be underworld energy here. So maybe dealing with all the water that we have here, and seeing full energy kind of floating in the water. It could be possible that this was also water energy along with that pentacle energy, that earth energy. This being part of the Emperor energy as well. So with this being in reverse and that Emperor being in reverse, that being a part of that controlling energy, being stubborn and disrespectful is what I'm hearing too. So making a choice when it comes to yourself and having a knowing that you're not interested in this King of Pentacles in reverse here. Beautiful energy. What are you moving into, Gemini moons? 10 of Cups. That was coming through on the low. Let's get to your moon card here for Gemini moons. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. I love these cards. These cards are so pretty. I can feel the majesty that's coming through from your inner being. That's just all over this card here. This is so pretty. So pretty. So let me find the reading for you. Fixed energy, I feel, is connected to these cycles and who it is that you've experienced. That being a part of the reason you're seeing these energies as fools, because they're very fixed in their energy. And this being a part of the reason you're along their path, where they've been given that option. And this being a part of your lessons as well, and how many chances you continue to give, if you're giving any chances at this point at all. And this is on page 106. That 1 and that 6 creating the 7 energy. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. There are 2 main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. And I feel you found that grease with your fire here. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With 2 interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection, and that was coming through right here. Attune to the moon by saying yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card: staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. So you got that juice, you got that magic. And that's another reason that came through with how you're seeing these energies here. Just having that perspective of them not really taking advantage of the opportunity to have a connection with you, because you have wonderful presence, wonderful essence, a lot of great gifts and talents. You're a very beautiful energy and very unique and not like anyone else. And I feel that this is a part of the lessons for these energies if they make the choice not to partake. And this being a part of your lesson to really stand your ground and to move forward, and you're doing this here. The teaching in astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. So what I was going to say when I took that pause there, with those fixed signs coming through, that did give me the energy of the World card and a major ending, and that also being a card of 3, your representation as well. I feel that's another message that's coming through, and what it is that you are doing secretly with that 7 energy. That can also be 7 of Swords, where you are maneuvering and being meticulous with your methods to be able to manifest successfully here. But the World card has the fixed signs on that card as well, and that's speaking to major karmic cycles coming to a completion. So beautiful energy that's coming through in so many majestic ways. I really love your reading. You're a straight boss. You're straight boss. I love it. Let's turn the music back on. We'll get to your major arcana here. For Gemini moons, Judgment. Card of 20, this being right before the World card. So reaping what one is sowing. If any situation where this King of Pentacles did want to come through, so with what was coming through with the Moonology card and being stubborn, not wanting to release or let go, reaping what one has been sowing is coming through. So the seeds that you've planted, that all coming through here, you nurturing and watering the seeds for yourself here, and in doing so, the growth coming through and you blossoming and being able to move away from what no longer serves you here. 2, partnership energy is coming through, but that I'm getting as being the balance of the masculine and the feminine, helping you to create with that divine energy in the midst of you as your center core. We have 2 energy here, 2 energy here. I do feel this is about the Gemini energy and the Sagittarius energy and those duality energies that were coming through as a part of you, the quadruple energy. And that was mentioned in the moon card reading too, which is even more cool. Super cool energy here. But this being that divine assistance and support that's coming through, you being on the path of integrity, continuing to do what it is that you can do and doing your best for yourself, but then also for the betterment of others here. And by standing up for truth and standing up for yourself, moving away from unwanted energies here, it's creating that shift in the wheel, and then also the world card, and bringing about this ending here with this being right before the world card. With judgment that comes through, justice is also a very preparatory aligning energy with this. But the angels assisting, blowing the horns, this being renewal energy, but then also a reaping energy of what one has been sowing. So whatever's coming down, depending on what you've put out there, that's what's going to come back. And you have a wonderful energy, I feel, with what it is that you've been doing. That 10 of Cups coming through magically, I feel that very strongly coming through for you. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Gemini moons, this was your wonderful reading. I think this is a great ending. I'm not going to overturn any of these other cards here. Okay, fine. We have the star here, or the stars, I should say. This being a card of 17, this is tied to your prosperity and abundance that's coming through. This is about a wish coming true and through for you. But you being the star, you being seen as this beautiful magic star that you are here. And you got the Midas touch. Alchemizing, balancing, this being a part of that Virgo energy that was coming through, and the connection to Gaia, and that as within, so is without energy. What we put in is what we get back. What you've been given, you take it and you give it back to the earth. This supplying nutrients to the earth. That transmutation, very beautiful energy. Seeing those flowers here, that being right here, behind that Ace of Wands there. You creating and manifesting. And manifesting a wish coming true and through. This being the supportive energy from divine as well. Because you have been doing the work and you continue to do the work, you're being seen through here. And also being recognized for the beautiful, wonderful person that you are, and the illuminator and the joy that you bring. Very destined and blessed. Super powerful as well. And then also we have the Seven of Staffs. This being representative of you really standing your ground, following and aligning with that moon card totally here. We do have the results here with that Six of Swords, but this speaking to this Seven of Staffs being about you taking a stand and really standing in your truth, standing for what's right and for what you know. That's also going to be beneficial for others who are willing to make the choice and answer that call to ascend and to move into a higher vibration of love and light. But definitely, you know, considering and taking in those shadows, appreciating those shadows for what they are, and that being here and that representation with the Sagittarius. Beautiful energy coming from, the way that you communicate is just bomb. I love it. And I feel that this is what others feel when they connect with you and come into your atmosphere. It's beautiful energy. It's an amazing energy. Amazing energy. Very expansive. It's an opening of a book of much knowledge and wisdom and beauty and fun. Good energy here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Gemini moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, and empowering for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I definitely appreciate every single one of you. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Until we meet again, take great care. I love you. Peace.